Hey guys, Professor Bell, Comic Book University. Just finished number 7 of Captain America, Steve Rogers. Guys, this is so trippy. I mean, it's not like a Steve Ditko artwork rendering, but oh my god, this is insane. Ever since issue number 1 with the whole Hail Hydra thing, oh man, like it kind of turned everything on its heels and just kept tumbling ever since. Steve Rogers is still Steve Rogers, but he's got some things about him that aren't quite Steve Rogers-ish. This may come to him being fixed by the Cosmic Cube later. This may just come to the point where Cosmic Cube can't change certain things about certain people or about everybody, but the moral fiber of Steve Rogers is still there. Not just the will to fight, but the will to be the best, to do the best, to be that moral compass by which you will never go wrong as long as you follow his true north. There's some really cool things in here. There's some action, and you know what? It's really just there for the sake of conversation. This story is about the political intrigue that goes over with taking over a country. S.h.i.e.L.D. doesn't want to have anything to do with Sokovia. Yes, Sokovia from Age of Ultron, Avengers Part 2. The movie has now come to the Marvel Comics. Sokovia is here. General Novoto is this guy who is in charge of this country. He's the ruler, dictator, whatever. And S.h.i.e.L.D. won't help, America won't help, nobody really wants to help because he's considered by Maria Hill and several others high-ranking within S.h.i.e.L.D. and further that he is one of the unaccredited worst men in the creation of history. So they have absolutely no interest in helping him out. And then over here on this side, Hydra is trying to infiltrate and get its way in under the leadership of the Red Skull, who, yes, still has the brain of Professor X in there with his own brain. I know it's weird, but whatever. And he's trying to take over. And this is the only reason why S.h.i.e.L.D. now wants to help out. Oh, nice surprise entrance by Miss Romanov. Yes, the Black Widow is in this. This is a really good comic. You're surprised at so many different turns and twists in here. There's a plot by the Red Skull. He's now taken over. Like, this sounds so much like if you know your World War II history, the way that Hitler took over Austria. This is almost exactly like that, to the T almost. And the Red Skull now tells Ivanov that, hey man, I know that you're in charge of this country, and you know that not only could I kill you right now, but I can make you kill yourself. I have the power to do that right now. And what he does is he says, you're going to beat Hydra. You're going to beat my organization, but only in theory. And then you will be a puppet for me, and you will survive for a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, and you will relish every single breath, and you'll try to escape, but that's not going to happen. And there's a really cool mention of a very famous play in here, and oh man, there's just so much in here. It's insane. And at the end, we find out that one of Steve Rogers' best friends now, or at least it seems that way, as opposed to having been Bucky, it seems like now Helmut Zemo, yeah, is a dear friend of his, and he's saved him, rescued him, whatever. Oh my god, it's insane. Guys, I'm going to give this comic an A-, just because the political intrigue in this is insane. Such good stuff. If you want something that's all action, go elsewhere. This has some action. Captain America's splitting his shield, and he's got the little Qatar and the shield itself to bash, and I love it, man. I love it. But no, this is a political thriller, is what it is. I mean, this is up like if you told me that Crichton wrote this book, I'd believe it. I'd believe it because it's just that good. Anyways, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, subscribe, and class dismissed.